everybody and welcome, it's Scarlet Pete. Welcome to my knitting den. I'm just in the middle of getting my knitmaster 700 knitting machine back sorted out and on the road, ready to work. And I bought an LC2 knitmaster lace carriage. There's the bits for it. And on further investigation, I found out I've been done off eBay, naughty people. You see these drums, just like on the other one? They're supposed to run smoothly. This one is not moving at all. So I thought I'd just do a very quick video teaching you how to get to those drums. Now this looks a lot easier than on the main carriage. So let me just quickly show you what I did. On the carriage here, we have two screws on the main carriage we're showing you now. Those two screws need to be undone first. Please excuse the oil from down my nails. So you lie the handle back down and you unscrew those two screws. There they are. Now I don't know if you can see, just under the handle there you will come across another screw on each side. And here they are, the holes on the lace carriage. So we'd have lifted the handle off. Handle comes out of place, and there we will see two screw holes, and those are the two screws that we've unscrewed. It's pretty simple so far, you might think. I think so. Now imagine we've got the plastics on. We had to turn the tension dial. Now generally I think it was all the way round to past 0, I'm sure it was. But it's all one direction. So you turn it all one direction and it should just lift straight up, like that. Place that to one side. Then we have this bit, which is the selector thing. Now this is quite easy. Inside here, I'll show you, we have this double spring, which can be quite a pig to get it on, but when you're trying to take that off, you just slip your hand in. There's a gap here where that spring fits. So as you take it off, you put your fingers in here, squeeze the spring in that direction, squeeze, and this just pulls straight off, and you have to put it where the key shape is. There, look, see, it won't come off like that. It'll come off like that. Twistle it and it's off. There we go. So to get to this next stage we've got to, on the top of each drum, so we've got the main drum and the sub drum, on the top of there is a little clip, a C-clip. There it is. We slip a little tiny screwdriver into the hole that will be showing, and you just flick it off. We flicked it off. And then this drum, all these little selector bits on the drum need to be held down. So we select them, instead of them being like that, we select them all the way so they're flat with the plastic. And then this drum just eases straight off. But before we do that, I forgot to tell you one thing. We have this C-shaped clip. There we go, there it is. I'm just in the middle of taking that off. That has to come off to get this drum off. Just pull that out the way, hopefully without dropping the little screw. Put the screws to one side so we know that's this side, that's the other side. Now you've got all these little selectors down. Now this might be a bit difficult here because, it's actually stuck. I'm trying to lift it off. So that's what I'm working on now, is pulling that uphill this way. I'm going to have a look why that's not wanting to come off first. I've given it a bit of a tap on the centre shaft, because that shaft that comes up can get quite sticky. Let me just show you. So you pull it up like this and it comes off, and this centre shaft there, when you put your fingers on it, it's a bit tacky. So that could be what's holding this one on. So I've got some WD-40, which is a penetrating oil. I'm just going to spray that in there and give it a bit of a moment. But now we've got this one off on this side, we can see this one has some stuff stuck in it that needs pulling out with tweezers. That was all wrapped around it, and we've got to clean that off. So all I'm going to do to clean that off is the same thing, some WD-40, just give that a spray, let it settle a minute, and then I'll rub that clean with a bit of old t-shirt material and remove the little gunk that's at the bottom. I've given this one a bit of a spray. Now we've got that one off, and I'm going to clean in the centre shaft with some Q-tips or cotton wool buds, and I'm going to clean that black shaft that it sits on as well now. That one there is still not moving as yet, so I'm going to have to go a bit deeper, and there's some screws under here that need removing. This screw here needs undoing, this spring needs taking off, and this little wire spring here needs taking out the way. So I'm just going to do that quickly. Let's see if I can remove that spring just by clipping that off, one-handed. Now that's off. Now I can lift this spring out of the way after I've removed this one here. I'm just going to take this, lift it out the way, leaving the screw with it, putting that in the centre over there. And now this spring here should be released. And then this is the screw from there. Where are we? Let's see. From there. And this should slide out. There we go, we've got it coming out, look. And it should just slide out of the way with a bit of a wobble. So at last I've managed to pull that out, and what I actually did was take off this row counter as well, being careful now because that's loosened the whole thing. Now I've still got to work on getting this off. I've screwed back one of the screws that was holding the row counter down there just to make the whole thing stable while I carry on struggling to remove this. I don't know why it won't come out as yet. Well, this is turning out to be quite a riddle. I don't know why it's not freeing at the moment. So I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll later explain what the problem was. But hopefully just knowing how to take these bits off will give you the inspiration you need to get yours repaired and cleaned out under the drums. Hopefully you won't have the same problem that I've got over here. As I say, I will carry on. I'm going to actually start and take this piece off now. I'm going to totally strip the carriage to see what on earth could be holding that drum in place, because there should be nothing holding that in place. So something has been forced and possibly broken. So I'll get on with that. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll have an update later for you to tell you exactly what was wrong. Take care. Look out for the link for the main carriage plastics removal and putting back on, and the drum removal, because I think once you've had a look at that, that'll help you with this lace carriage. Bye bye.